Okay, now we are taking here logical errors. Logical errors are those errors which are not as incorrect syntactically or semantically, or we can't say that you are missing something else in our logical errors, but logical errors will be raised as you have given the formula in wrong way, or you can say whatever result you desire, you are not getting the output as same you want, because some kinds of mistakes are occurring in your logic. So as per your logic is wrong, so your output can't be in correct order or in correct way, so it will cause you some kinds of errors. So these kinds of error are known as logical errors. Now the next one is exception. Exceptions are even if a small statement or expression is syntactically correct, it may cause an error when an attempt is made to execute it. Errors detecting during execution are called the exception, or you can say exceptions are those unwanted signals which interrupt the execution of the program or stop the execution of program is known as exceptions only. These are exceptions not unconditionally fatal. You will soon learn how to handle them in Python programs as per some examples we are showing here. So most common exceptions are not handled by the programs, however the result in error message can be shown. We can just handle these kinds of exceptions here using try catch block over there, and this process is known as exception handling. So there are some kinds of errors like input output errors also, which are coming from the input output devices. Instead of that, we are just having some examples here, like 4 plus spam multiply 3. So here is error would be generated. Most common recent calls here, file std in, that means standard input line first in module 1, that means there is error, name spam is not defined here. So this kind of errors are generated at the time of execution. So these kinds are included as in exception also. Here is another example, 2 plus 2. Here is 2 is kind of text and the second one 2 is numeric, so we can't add text to the numeric. So here is again the exception, type error, can't convert int object to the string implicitly. Implicitly we can't convert it, explicitly we can convert it using the str function, string function. So these kinds of errors, these kinds of exceptions are generated at the time of execution. Instead of that, we are just having some built-in exceptions occurred here. So or some kinds of user defined exceptions also we are including here, as we are discussing for input output exceptions which are coming from the input output devices over there. So these kinds of error or exceptions we are including here in this chapter. So that's it for this chapter. Here we are discussing all these topics over there. So I hope so it would be clear to you, and some kinds of errors and exceptions we were discussing here. Now we can also, these exceptions we are just handled by some printing the messages also. We are just taking some messages in catch block, or we can say try catch method over there to handle the exception. So this is not in your syllabus part, so just we are simply overviewing this concept. What do you mean by exception handling? Exception handling to handle the exception with the try catch block, in which we have to just pass the message over there so that user or program